on your life. You don't even hear about an AIDS campaign no more because they what? They got medicine now. They'll keep you alive with it. So you ain't praying, God. I still pray, God, get this out of my system. But now, since modern medicine, people stay alive longer. So less and less you need God. That's the question now. People don't need God. But guess what? With all this technology, you ain't got no rest. That's right. Your mind messed up. We got so many people. I ain't never seen so many people on Prozac, wilding, crazy. I ain't never seen so many fruitcakes in the world. Folk got issues because we know why? We don't communicate no more. We texting and texting, but you need somebody to talk to you, talk you out the bridge. A text can't do that. You got so many people that's wilding that need counseling. We don't communicate no more because we don't know how to talk. That's why I talk to my child to find out what's going on in your head. Amen. That's right. I let her talk to me, Daddy, and so I know if when I filter out the hoopla, I get to the core of your problem. That's why I tell couples and everybody communication is key for rest. Yeah. That's why I tell God, I'm wilding. God, when my bill coming? I'm mad. I'm ready. I tell God I'm frustrated. People say, well, you the pastor. I'm human. Amen. God, I saw this woman over here and I like her. I need me a woman. Well, why you say that, Pastor? Because I'm looking at Big Booty Judy. I need to get some married. God, my bills are due. I'm tired of being late for my gas and electric. God, I need money. You got to be honest. Communication gives you rest. And after a while, when you communicate with God, God will have things to keep you. Your mind, your body, and your spirit. And see, people will say, Pastor, why you people got, let me say this. We all go through transition. Amen. We all got issues. Just because I'm sitting here preaching the gospel, I'm just crazy enough to accept the assignment. I didn't know what I was getting into when I signed up for this thing. Don't think I'm like, oh yeah, God, I want to praise your name. I look for the preachers on TV and they look good. So I said, okay, I can do that. I can preach as good as he can. Maybe I'll try this thing out. And I was the foolish enough to sign my name to the dotted line. And the Bible says it's better for you to have not have known, now know. And they say if you start preaching the gospel, if you look back, you're not fit. That means you are married to the mob when you sign up for this thing. If you start preaching and say I don't want to do it no more, you done curse yourself. Because God said now you ain't fit. That means ain't nothing in your life going to be all wrecked up. So I know I can't go back. Come on. So I lost too much back there. Ain't nothing to go back for. So I might as well move. I might as well be like Captain Kirk. And go on this voyage and to find my rest in God. Seeking out. New worlds, things you never saw before, to boldly go where no man had ever gone before. That's where I'm going at. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm Captain Kirk. I don't know what's going on in my life. When I see things coming back to me and I meet people, I'm like, God, what are you doing to me? I'm fighting the replacement killer, then the original killer come back in my life. I might need the original killer for something I need to do. I laughed at Deacon John last week. Now I feel like I'm getting pimped out because I got to go get someone for the certain thing. I'm like, God, what are you doing? And I got a reservation with everything. I'm like, oh, God, what do you do? And so you don't know when God, but see, you know what? When you trust God, you get rest. Because you got to trust God in everything, consult the Lord. Bible saying, all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. That's why I pray about it, and it's this unction thing that lets you know that, God, Because I know the voice of God. Even though this is not, I'm leery of it. God said, move forward. I got you. You got to trust the Lord. You get more rest when you put it in the hands of God. That's where your rest. There's a place in God where you ain't got to worry about folk. You ain't got to worry about your health. You ain't got to worry about your money. You know what? When people say, Pastor, how do you, if I tell y'all my financial situation sometimes, y'all would just like, I give up. You know what? I don't even worry about it no more. Why? I'm back in the garden. What do you mean? And I'm glad I am, but I still don't like it. I want to see some fruit. No, I thank God for it, but you feel better, peace of mind when you got money. I like having money. I used to have money on my dress. I tell you, when I started this thing called church, I thought that, I was supposed to have somebody carrying my briefcase. I thought I was supposed to be wearing zoot suits, the nice suit with the flower on it. I'm in here carrying stuff, wearing a pair of Chuck Taylors, come to church. When I got to church, I'm supposed to see everybody here. It's me and Jesus and sometimes my baby. And she don't even help me. So I'm saying, where? God said rest. Reason why I don't complain, because I'm resting. Resting in the Lord. And the only way you can rest is trust. Let me make it plain. The only way you can sleep next to somebody if you trust them. If you think your spouse or that person will cut you if you go to sleep, you can't sleep. If you sleep with one eye open, you need to leave that person alone. If somebody give you a cup of coffee and you scared to drink it and you doing like this and throwing it out, that's something wrong. This ain't the king and this ain't poison. You need to lead. Trust is key. If you can't trust nobody, you can't rest with that person. You always, and see, that's what the world will get you in unrest. When you go to work, you're threatened. Look how many threats you under. Soon you go to work, you're threatened. Problems with your relationship, you're threatened. You're threatened on your job. You're threatened with your children. You're threatened everything. You're worried about everything. You're always under constant threat. And you know what? Sometimes the threat is worse than the actual act. Sometimes I was like, well, God, just kill me. You know how you hear somebody always, at 3 o'clock high. I remember when I was in school, they used to promise you that we're going to fight you at 3 o'clock. And all day, at one time, I waited at 3 o'clock. The whole day, I couldn't learn. My mind was messed up. I couldn't eat. I already had a learning disability already. I was already dyslexic. And then you're going to put fear in it. And I couldn't even hardly concentrate normally. And then you're going to talk about somebody going to get me at 3 o'clock. The whole day was messing me up. And when 3 o'clock got there, he didn't show up. He showed up the next day. But we got into it. So I said, I ain't going through that no more. Next time I got in the fight, I'm going to get you at 3 o'clock. No, I'll walk right up to him with. We got in the fight and both of us got suspended. I got a vacation and it was over with. I ain't like school anyway. But it was the threat of 3 o'clock. Let's just do it right now. Because after school, I get beat up, my eye get busted, and I got to come to school the next day saying what happened to you. And I still got to come to school. Where if I get a shot in the eye, I at least can put something over it and rest the next day after my fight. I got a day of healing. No homework. And if I lose or win, I came back with a good rap. Because I was a little fat boy when I was little. They thought they could pick with me. But I was a fat boy, could fight. And I'm still a fighter. But let me say this. But I needed rest from all that time. I remember when I went to school, when you go to school, you under attack. Go on a job it's a hard thing when you trying to work and people are attacking you. Every time you got to look over your shoulder, you got somebody trying to undermine you, and you trying to do your job and get your pay. I ain't here to make friends with you. I'm working to retire. Look at the word retire. Rest is in retire. We're looking to rest. We're still looking to find rest. Because we never meant to work. We never meant to labor. We didn't need no huts or no housing because everything was, let me say this. In the garden, you didn't need no shade because the temperature was just right where you didn't get black or get burnt. It was always 75 degrees. The night was nice. It wasn't humid, like not this mess out here. You walk in here and feel like you ready, your chest about to bust. You had the right temperature. The fruit was always fresh. You could walk up to a lion and pet a lion, and he ain't gonna bite your arm off. There was no weed. See, you know why we got cut grass and pull weed killer? Because when Adam sinned, the earth was cursed too. He said,
for upcoming events, announcements, information, and donation, visit us at www.gpwm.org. Find us on Facebook.
gpw.org.
Faith, fellowship, funding, transforming the community, a community outreach. Thanks for watching the GPW broadcast. If you're ever in the Baltimore area, please visit us at our temporary location, Sunday mornings at 11:30 a.m. Also, you can visit us on our website at www.gpwm.org. Thanks again for watching.
A place